One of the things that's very difficult for us to do is to allow ourselves space, permission, and ability to be imperfect, to settle into our own groove and to the rhythm of our being. I thank you. I really appreciate the emails, but I got emails and comments. Steve, when are you gonna, it's been a while since you made videos, and when are you going to make some more videos? And continue, if I do take some time off, please continue to do that, because it's kind of is motivating, inspiring. So I thank you for that. The thing that I found is the desire or the motivation or the inspiration to make videos. I don't know, it's just, I can't explain where it comes from. It's something that I'm passionate about, I enjoy doing, and really get good feedback from them. But it's just something that comes, and so sometimes it's not there. Sometimes the inspiration's not there, sometimes the desire's not there, and there can be a tendency, we all have our own different issues and things that we feel we should be doing, we're not doing. I think we create more harm than good when we try to force ourselves or beat ourselves up. Oh, I should be making more videos, or I should be doing this, or I should be doing that. There's a lot of self-pressurization. And I know when I try to pressure other people, whether it's to eat healthy or to adopt a better, what I perceive as a better lifestyle, they tend to dig in their heels. When you push someone to do something, they tend to dig in their heels and resist. It's kind of like our moms nagging, telling us to eat our fruits and vegetables, or going to bed, or brushing our teeth. The more someone pushes you, the more it's just human reaction to resist. And yet we know that on a conscious level, but yet we don't apply that same form of thinking or mentality to ourselves. What we tend to do is beat ourselves up and pressure ourselves. Okay, tomorrow I'm going to start doing this, and I need to do that, and I'm going to say I'm going to be a new person, I'm going to change, and then we only, the new year comes around, we set all these goals only to fall by the wayside. And that's because we live, as children, everything's very rigid. You're going through the school system, you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to do, and it's very programmed and regimented, and there's like a hammer. The hammer is the consequence if you don't follow the system. And we then become adults, and into our jobs, it's the same hammer, and we constantly have this hammer that we beat ourselves with. And sometimes it's just a tap, sometimes it's a heavy beating, and it hurts. And it squashes creativity, it squashes the passion, the love. It's like read someone says, I never want to make my hobby my profession because I don't want to hate my hobby. And it's because when we start feeling obligated that we have to do something, and forcing ourselves or pressuring ourselves, it's the same thing as when we try to pressure other people. We create that internal resistance. And sometimes I'll just do nothing. I'll have days, I'll even have a week where I'll just do the minimum, and my mind will say, well, you should be doing this, you're wasting your time, you're wasting. Some days I'll just veg in front of the TV and just mindless. And TV's bad, and the critic is talking loud and clear and telling me I should be more productive. I mean, there's just this real pressure or force within Western society. You got to be productive. You got to be doing something. You got to be getting ahead. You've got to be improving your life situation. You've got to be becoming something. And it's this constant bombardment that we make ourselves feel guilty, and then we use the same form to motivate ourselves of this pressure. And it swings the pendulum, because what happens is we pressure ourselves, I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to do this, and we swing the pendulum this way, and it's like the yin and yang and the opposite. Then there's a blowback or a repercussion that the pendulum swings back the other way. What I found works ideally is to have that middle ground, but some people's personalities aren't like that. So allowing the hot and cold periods of your life, and just allowing yourself to be. And so if it means being lazy for a while, be lazy for a while. It means doing nothing, do nothing. And stop measuring ourselves by others' expectations and the expectations, all the numerous expectations we put on ourselves. There's tribes. I was reading about a tribe in Africa that would spend, I think, like 2 hours, 3 hours a day hunting, gathering food, taking care of the necessities, and the other time would be spent communicating, storytelling, singing, dancing, things that were enriching spiritually. And no wonder we're exhausted. No wonder we're unmotivated. No wonder, we are just to the opposite extreme in Western civilization. It's just work, bills, shuffle of kids here and there. It's a constant, never-ending to-do list. And then we beat ourselves up when we don't go to the gym, we don't exercise, or we don't do the things that we know we should be doing, or we just veg out. We only have energy to veg out in front of the television. And how do we overcome that? The most important thing is really to practice simplicity, extreme simplicity, in really as many areas of our life. Because if you practice extreme simplicity, it has the benefit of allowing more freedom and allowing you to go and flow with the rhythms of your life, the energy of your life, instead of trying to pound yourself a circle into a square hole. And it's just living from a different place. Most of us are living from our minds. Everything is, oh, how can I get ahead? How can I do this? How can I... And then there's that, you could feel the energy. It has a tension to it, has a stress to it, has a angst to it, and a negativity. And then there's the other energy, just being. I can sit and do nothing. I can sit and stare at this plant, and that's perfectly okay. Man, that's just such a beautiful gift to give yourself. Just allow yourself to authentically be.